Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 28 of the now JPW series, the United Japan Pro Wrestling series, as it is the Super J Cup, the 1995 Super J Cup, and what a fun first show, I think, to really showcase the United Japan Pro Wrestling banner, as far as taking the best juniors from all Japan and New Japan together as one united company and seeing who is the best junior heavyweight on the roster. Should be a lot of fun, as it's only this one show, which again, as far as to have this one show be the episode, we try to take our time a little bit with this J Cup, but also, we try to have some fun and add some things along the card. I know obviously it's going to be a pretty big show because it's all one night, the 16 participants battling it out to see who's going to be the best junior heavyweight and become the Super J Cup winner, as the bracket looks like this. As for the 8 first-round matches, look like this. Satoru Sayama and Tiger Mask 3 battling it out. So Tiger Mask versus Tiger Mask there. Obviously, we had to have that. It's crazy that we have not done that yet in the series. So that is the first time meeting. We waited a long fucking time to be able to pull this one off. Then we're going to have the Great Sasuke taking on Yoshinari Ogawa. Jushin Thunder Liger versus Wild Pegasus. What a match that shall be. Naoki Sano taking on Shinichi Funaki. Dean Malenko versus Super Astro. El Samurai taking on Masabu Chi. Hayabusa taking on Kiyoshi Tamura. What a clash of styles that is. Kiyoshi Tamura, obviously a incredible grappler. And, as far as as far as Japanese pro wrestlers that were able to transition into the MMA scene a little better than probably everybody else at that time. Besides, obviously, like Sakuraba later on. Really, really talented, and that should be a fun match. And then Brad Armstrong taking on Ultimo Dragon to round up the group. So that is the first round matches. Obviously, as far as the potential winners and the runner-up, we'll have to wrestle 4 times in one night. That is going to be a very taxing thing. We're going to look to have something between the semifinals and the finals, obviously, as far as the match to get the guys kind of a bit of a breather, obviously, before the finals. Maybe even a second match, who knows, as we have the bracket as far as the first 8 matches, the first round matches already pre-booked, so we have that taken care of, as some big names still that were not on that list, though, as far as for the Super J Cup. Candido missed out on it, which, sucks, but I felt like between Kiyoshi Tamura and Chris Candido, I felt like Tamura could benefit from the opportunity more being involved. Obviously, Satoru Osaka, rather, was in it last year, and, of course, he's injured here, so not going to be able to be a part of it. And, we are, as far as rolling, money-wise, which is great to see. As far as going into the show here, we're already $1 million up, which is great to see, and obviously we're going to probably sell out the Tokyo Dome here for the J Cup, and that should be a pretty hefty positive as well for the net worth, and hopefully we're up to 20 million by the time we get really into the Summer Action Series tour and whatnot. So that's just kind of what we're looking for. But yeah, let's get it rocking and rolling here. Let's waste no more time here, as this should be quite the event, though. Obviously, it's Nippon TV, U2 America. So then we got the backstage incidents, as Akira Taue and Masato Tanaka that way has taken Masato Tanaka under his wing as a protege. That's fun. Hell yeah. And then Dory Funk Jr. is passing on microphone work to Black Dagger 2. So yeah, obviously we had a 6-man. Terry Funk, Hanson, Spivey against the American Violence Alliance. It's part of that, but this is when we saw the debut for Wild Pegasus, also the debut of Tiger Mask 3, which is kind of crazy to think, and obviously, Liger being involved in this year's tournament is going to be huge. Ogawa's back, and Fuchi's back. Slinger, obviously, not a part of the company anymore, so he's not in it. Otani kind of missed out on it because, just better people now involved, and, like, Funaki's gotten so much better, too, and we could add Minoru Tanaka in this as well, and I think he would have definitely fit in as well, but, yeah, this should be a hell of a tournament, though nonetheless. So as far as the first round matches, we're just going to go like you see here with the standings, with the bracket, just working our way down. So we will go with, as far as Satoru Sayama, Tiger Mask 3 in the first matchup, And we're setting this a Steel the Show match right out of the gate. Going to be 13 minutes. Tiger Mask 3 going to get the win there. As Ayama's the road agents. That's just great. Tatsumi Fujinami there. Going to be the road agent. So then Sasuke and Yoshinari Ogawa as the next matchup. In a bit of an upset. The great Sasuke beating Yoshinari Ogawa. That's a huge win for Sasuke. Which again, we kind of tried to do that a little bit with the J-Cup last year. And, as far as that's a big win, though, to beat Ogawa. That's massive. Liger and Wild Pegasus, obviously, this is a huge time match. And this happened in 92 in real life as far as, maybe not 92, maybe 93. I want to say it was 92, might have even been 91. But when he was Pegasus Kid, and he was the junior heavyweight champion at the time, taking on Liger, it was a pretty fun little match as far as... especially for that time. But Liger going to get the win in 18 minutes. Not bad at all for the double champ there, as with Jushin Liger getting the win, advancing to the next round. And Naoki Sano and Shinichi Funaki. Which is a really good match as far as from two guys from a technical standpoint. Really excited to see how this one plays out. Naoki Sano going to get the win over Funaki, which I just now realized everything's kind of backwards now. We should have went with the other way, going with it. So we'll go ahead and do that. I guess not. It's fine. We're already here, so we're already a bit too far ahead. So, Dean Malenko and Super Astro as the next matchup. Is Dean Malenko going to get the win in 17 minutes? This is a good match though, between him and Super Astro. That could be a bit of a banger. Then the El Samurai Masabuchi matchup. It's a fun match for El Samurai there. He's going to get the win in 13 minutes. Bit of a especially with having kind of two matches that go like close to 20 minutes. And it's a nice little change of pace is what this match is kind of the idea behind that. Then we have Hayabusa and Kiyoshi Tamura, which I love this match on paper. Hayabusa is going to get the win over Kiyoshi Tamura. And then Brad Armstrong and Ultimo Dragon. Is Ultimo Dragon going to beat Brad Armstrong? That would have been a huge upset though, but obviously the man who won last year's tournament, Ultimo Dragon, getting a first round of victory over Brad Armstrong. But that's a tough match though. I mean, that might be one of the best matches we see in the entire tournament. So that should be fun. So for the round 2 matchups, Tiger Mask 3 is going to take on the great Sasuke. Liger's going to take on Naoki Sano. So that's fun. Obviously, really Liger's, I would say, his first big rival. Naoki Sano, he had some great matches with him in the early and really mid-90s too, but really the early 90s specifically. So to have that match here, pretty fun. Dean Malenko versus El Samurai. Then Hayabusa and Ultimo Dragon. A rematch that happened, I want to say, was that the semifinals? Did we just, yeah. It was not. They were on different sides of the coin here. So that's the first time meeting as far as for the J-Cup. So that should be fun, though. That's a hell of a match, though, obviously. As, I don't know why I went to the pre-booking page. We'll just keep it with this as Tiger Mask 3, the great Sasuke. And, obviously, Koji Kanemoto had, his debut was a really big splash in this J-Cup. But we're going to have a guy hit another level here. Having Sasuke beat Tiger Mask 3. Big win. Absolutely massive win for everybody involved. As, there we go, open, slow, build, and decisive win for the great Sasuke. So he's getting some big wins here. We'll keep him strong at least. Yeah, 18 minutes. I think that's fair. So, Sasuke going on to the semifinals. And then Liger and Naoki Sano. Jushin Liger will be beating Naoki Sano here. We might go steal the show. I don't hate that. I think that'd be kind of a fun little match to have as a steal the show match. I know we obviously have had, one steal the show match already, but at that point, we could probably use the crowd to be re-energized in a big way after what they've been kind of seeing. So that should be fun. Then Dean Malenko and El Samurai. Good match. I think it's a great showing for El Samurai to be involved with Dean Malenko, but Dean Malenko will be getting the win here. Yeah, we'll go 16 this time. We'll kind of get a little bit on the shorter end of things. Already at 200 minutes. That's fun. And then Hayabusa, an Ultimo Dragon. Funny enough, I honestly, at one point I was like, man, do we have him do like a 30-minute time limit just to kind of change it up a little bit and have Dean go on to the finals? Felt like that'd be a fun idea, but just to change it up a little bit. Because these two, they've, traded so many wins back and forth. As far as you see here, I think they're 2-2. Yeah, they are. So I just felt like that'd be a fun idea to do a draw. But, yeah, I think for this one, I think a Ultimo Dragon win would make a lot of sense. Maybe like 29 minutes. Just an idea. Giving them a lot of time. So now the semifinals, which will be Sasuke and Jushin Liger. Which the finish, I already know what the finish is going to be. We're just going to rip off what they actually did. Sasuke goes for a fucking, well, not to a degree what they did, but we'll take what they did. And as far as win for the springboard, Sasuke, of course, famously tries to go for a springboard, falls, Liger taunts, but then Sasuke, after the taunt, rolls him up, which obviously, Liger, obviously not expecting Sasuke to fall. So just the improvisation there was on high display. And I think to do that here, but to have Liger, after the taunt, not have Sasuke do the roll-up, pick him up Liger Bomb instead, would kind of be a fun idea. It kind of makes Sasuke look like a dweeb, but I feel like it'd be a fun finish, though, to see. But it's going to be 18 minutes, though. We're going to give Sasuke a really big opportunity there to take on Liger like that. And then, of course, Dean Malenko, Ultimo Dragon. And with this one, I really wanted to put over the fact that Ultimo Dragon just had this absolute war with Hayabusa. So we're going to have Dean get a win here in about 13 minutes. As far as he's a little, maybe 10 minutes even. Yeah, like 11 minutes. So it's just like kind of out of nowhere. Like, goddamn. Type of, where you could clearly tell Ultimo Dragon is severely just dead. As far as he's wrestled now, the 20-minute match with Brad Armstrong, and then obviously the 29-minute match with Hayabusa. He's already wrestled almost an hour already, so it's just playing up to the fact that just because Dean obviously had the 19-minute with Super Astro and then 18-minute, just a little bit more fresh, on fresh legs compared to Ultimo Dragon. As Shinichi Ishinaga has to be changed around here. Have that be Mr. Takahashi, I guess. So obviously now that leads to the finals, which will be Dean Malenko versus Jushin Thunder Liger. Rematch here. I thought about doing the Liger Ultimo Dragon finish, which, yeah, I feel like with Ultimo Dragon, he was already in the finals last year, and also, though, too, I guess we had Dean be in the finals as well. So I think that'd be a fun story, though. It's tough. It's tough, because I think having Ultimo Dragon to have the matches he's going to have, like, he's going to beat Brad Armstrong, he's going to beat, Hayabusa, like, what a... And then to even beat Dean Malenko on top of that, talk about, 3 big wins in one night. That'd be pretty massive. But for Dean, it's like, alright, he beat Super Astro, never been a junior heavyweight champion, he beat El Samurai. Obviously, pretty, newly established in what was All Japan, now UJPW. Not a big name compared to what Ultimo Dragon is beating another, as far as a junior heavyweight champion, Hayabusa, and it's tough. It's tough, because also we did Ultimo Dragon and Jushin Liger as far as like the 5v5 being the juniors from each side during the Battleground match, so it's, yeah, I think we're going to change it. I think, going 20, and, we're going to have Ultimo Dragon get a win. So Ultimo Dragon is going to wrestle for 60-plus minutes in one night. Yeah, like, the stamina's really kicking in now, so maybe, yeah, Yeah, man, they were really like, yeah, he does not have the stamina for it. Yeah, that might have been a better idea to have Dean kind of wrestle like that, but I'm sure it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. As yeah, for the break match, I think we're gonna go with as far as Shinya Hashimoto. Yeah, we'll do Hashimoto and Tenryu against Misawa, Kenta Kobashi. Or maybe we, I was thinking maybe doing Misawa and Kobashi against the whole Demon Army. That'd be pretty big to have as the co-main. You know, that would be certainly something. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. When's the last time we did this match? I'm just kind of curious as far as the straight up. Oh, wow, we have not done the straight up tag. Wow. Well, this is pretty monumental. Alright. We'll have it be a draw. Boy, this crowd. Pack a lunch. You're getting a treat, though. What a fucking... What an opportunity. And basically, the idea... Oh. We gotta bump this up. Here, yeah. As, the idea is, for the Summer Action Series, the final show, the unification process of the IWGP Heavyweight title and the All Japan Triple Crown title into the United Japan Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title. And having that, the unification of all that as probably the JPW Grand Heavyweight Champion, something like that, to make it a little bit more than just a heavyweight title. Put that grand in front of it. Kind of like that. Because obviously the Triple Crown, what a great idea to have the 3 belts in the one, but obviously now, with the IWGP Heavyweight title, I guess you could just have, the 2 heavyweight titles. I just don't think it's necessary. And I think for the promotion to go forward with United Japan Pro Wrestling, I think the idea to have a Misawa Kawada match to unify the belts, I think that's a great idea. We'll see, though. We'll see what all plays out. And, of course, the main event, Dean Malenko. Or not, excuse me, it was supposed to be Dean Malenko, but then we changed it to Ultimo Dragon versus Jushin Thunder Liger. Yeah, we'll go with 11 minutes. Since we know Ultimo Dragon's pushing it, we'll go with the Steal the Show match. And the J Cup winner will be Jushin Thunder Liger, the Super J Cup winner, the J Crown. And there's post-show celebration, but also you see Baba introduce as far as, yeah, we'll have Baba out there. There's nobody else but him. As Jushin Thunder Liger wins the J Crown. It is also presented the new UJPW Junior Heavyweight title. So that's when the reign starts, as far as, I don't think we have it yet as far as we haven't made it in the game, so we'll go ahead and do that now as the UJPW Unified. As let's just go ahead and make sure Unified World Junior Heavyweight. As I think I had the bio for it, but we'll just change the bio when we get here. just kind of curious to see what all junior belts we have to maybe. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, because obviously that's the old one. Maybe an updated with. That'd be kind of cool. It's tough because I think that's maybe a little too basic for us. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with just this. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, male only and middleweight. That's the maximum. Yeah, because primary is good for me, honestly. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because yeah, I think might be a little. Yeah, it's a 68 as far as the junior heavyweight, the IWGP one, and then yeah, the All Japan one was a 34 or 35. So kind of if you combine them together, I think that would make sense. We're also going to retire that Greatest 18 Club belt as well. Yeah, the UJPW Unified World Junior Heavyweight title. That is hell yeah. We'll go ahead as make the champion. Go ahead and make it Liger. There we go. Since the reign's going to begin there. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we'll just go off for entertainment. Both guys. Sure. So how we're doing on, I'm assuming it's Red Shoes this, yeah? Good guess. Okay, so yeah, we'll not have that be Mr. Takahashi. We'll let that be somebody else. Yeah, we'll let that be Wada. And then we'll have Tiger Tori. Sick. How we doing now? Tiger Tori now is given too much. Alright. There we go. Nailed it. So yeah, I mean, that is the lineup. Just like that. The Super J Cup of 1995. We'll make sure we pick a venue, because I just saw that it was, yeah, nothing was picked. To the Tokyo Dome we go. Great Kawasaki Stadium. Gotta love Kawasaki Stadium, though. It's awesome, that outdoor stadium like that. It's such a cool venue. But yeah, this is the first round matchups as we kick off at the 77, and they have good chemistry. That's fun. That makes sense, too, as far as a fun little way. But Koji Clutch, second match 3 versus Tori Sayama in 1307. I mean, I think what's so cool about Sayama in this, obviously, one of the most revolutionary juniors, but to have his name be attached now to the J Cup, really cool. Really, really cool. Sasuke beats Ogawa with a Thunderfire Powerbomb in 16 minutes. Very good match here, as for Ogawa with a 75, Sasuke with a 68. Big stuff there for Sasuke. And then Liger beats Wild Pegasus with a 94 and a Liger bomb in 1752, as it was too short for the eyes of the audience there. That would have been a really good match. But that's okay, though. Still doing pretty well. I was excited for this one, and Naoki Sano with a 78. He gets the one to scoop Brainbuster over Funaki, which, another first round loss for Funaki, but he has been tremendous for us in this junior division. And see our best match so far, Dean Malenko beating Super Astro with a Texas Cloverleaf in 17 minutes, and it's a 90 for the segment rating. Tremendous stuff there. You love to see it in a 72. Then Frail Samurai Masafuchi as we're bouncing off of that match with this. Bit of a step down, but that's kind of the idea behind it, though, in a way. But El Samurai gets the win with a Samurai Clutch in 13 minutes. And then an 80 for Hayabusa against Kiyoshi Tamura, as Hayabusa with the Falcon Arrow on 15:41. Hell of a match there from Hayabusa. And 91 for Ultimo Dragon of Bright Armstrong. They have great chemistry, so that's really, really awesome to see. And Ultimo Dragon with the Dragon Sleeper, 20 minutes. Yeah, some good stuff there. 76 for the second round matchup of Tiger Mask 3 and the great Sasuke, and Sasuke with an upset win with the Thunderfire Powerbomb yet again in 18 minutes. Fucking love the great Sasuke. It was so awesome. At 79 for Naoki Sano and Liger. Was hoping that they could be able to have good chemistry or something, but that's alright. Still, it was a good match. It being a Steal the Show match was probably a weird idea, but I think for the story, having Liger have some short matches with Sano, and I think he also has a short match kind of coming up as well. To have kind of back-to-back short matches going into what's Ultimo Dragon's schedule looking like, think it makes sense, from that perspective. Dean Malenko beating El Samurai with another Texas Cloverleaf in 16 match, which Dean Malenko just carrying this tournament. And an 88, surprisingly. I thought it'd be a lot better than that, but Ultimo Dragon, the Dragon Sleeper, just before the 30-minute mark. And that's a huge submission win going on to the, should be the semifinals. Yep, semifinals. Just wanted to make sure we're in the right spot. And a 94 for Liger and Sasuke. Hell yeah. Sasuke goes for it all, comes up short. Liger makes him pay for it. The Liger bomb shortly after the fall. Fun stuff going on into the finals for that man. And then the other semifinal matchup, Dean Malenko losing to Ultimo Dragon to the Dragon Bomb in 1734. Hell of a match, but good luck to our co-main event, though, because they have to ride a hell of a wave here going into the co-main. Yeah, that makes sense as far as the first time meeting between the Super Generation Army powerhouse of Masawa and Kobashi and Solo Demon Army. I could have swore we had them face off during a tag league, but I guess not. Because I think Masawa only teamed with Kobashi once. Maybe not even at all now I'm thinking about it during the tag league. Because I think he just did it with Kawada and then Tiger Mask 3. But I could have swore he did it with somebody else too. Nonetheless, though, fantastic stuff. Good luck, finals. You got two 99s there from Masawa and Kobashi, 98 for Kenta Kobashi, and 94 from Dawei. Yeah. It's a bad idea. Bad idea to go after the 30 with like a 10-minute match, but I felt like it was a great idea to have the story be told that Dragons just has been through the ringer. But what an incredible match, though. And what a hell of a J-Cup and a J-Crown winning for Jushin Thunder Liger. We'll see how the rating's going to go. It is an 80. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it's when you kind of risk going away from what you know should go over well, and that'd be like a 20-minute match again. But I just felt like this was a great idea to tell a story like that, where you have somebody who has not wrestled over 20 minutes the entire night, and then someone like Ultimo Dragon who's wrestled more than 20 minutes for basically the entire night, and has fought some tough dudes. I think it's a great story, and I stand by it. Sure, it could have been way better, but we had some great stuff. Obviously, Liger's matches and Dean Malenko's matches. I mean, he was the MVP of this whole thing. He had an 89, a 90, and then another 90. So just really good stuff there from Dean. And Ultimo Dragon did really well too. Obviously, 91, 88, and 90 again. Dean, but Liger having 94. Best match going into the entire tournament. So it's really good. They had the best singles matches from the second best singles match of the first, right? Actually, not even the third, as it's Brad Armstrong and Ultimo Dragon was the first, and obviously Dean and Super Extra. But yeah, I mean, I'm not upset with that rating. Not upset with it at all. The show told a story, and I stand by the story. Obviously, we want to give love to Ultimo Dragon and Dean Malenko and Liger, because those three really did a lot of great shit. Very pleased with that J-Cup. I always love booking the J-Cup, and successful show. Very successful show. And now the Summer Action Series show coming up in the next episode. Man, this is really now the process of the fallout from the war with now the unification process. In the first Summer Action Series, now of JPW, that's the main event. The IWGP Heavyweight Champion taking on the All Japan Triple Crown Champion. Winner becomes the now UJPW Unified Grand Heavyweight Champion. That's what we're going to go with. The final thing. Hey, the Giant graduated, though, the WCW. Got a short list, yeah, because that'd be fucking awesome. It'd be pretty electric. Yeah, but yeah, so the rest of the year so far, Masawa, no surprise, yeah. Company of the Year, hey, we got the tag team, hey, we got the match of the year. Hell yeah. Young Wrestler of the Year. Yeah, we got that as well. Macho Man Veteran. And of course, we don't have the Female of the Year, but that would be Manami Toyota. Hey, we got even the Independent Wrestler of the Year so far. Looks like it's going to be a great year for All Japan. How about that? As thank you all for watching. 30 minutes. That's not bad at all. And we'll catch you guys next time for the Summer Action Series tour. Take care, everyone.